Proud Mary is the Taraji P. Henson starring genre film arriving this week because Screen Gems loves to unload something in January. It's the perfect month for them. I remember seeing a teaser for this way back in September and just thinking, oh, cool, Taraji P. Henson as a kick ass lady, like, action movie. I'm always down for one of those. So I just went, even though I haven't seen any trailers or followed up on any story plot or anything. I just like to go into movies like that, and I think everyone else should, but I will give you a little bit because this isn't what I was expecting. From the trailer that I remember, and then from the intro as the movie was getting started, I was expecting a good 70s throwback kind of vibe, and I wish it went like full Grindhouse and was violent, because this movie is barely R. What happens is Mary is this hit woman who is working with Danny Glover and his crew of bad guys, and we start the film off with her pulling off a hit, and she leaves the kid, though, because she's good. She's a good person, obviously, because she won't kill the kid. But we pick up with that kid, this boy, a year later, Danny, and he is living on the streets, being beaten by drug dealers, just living an awful life. But she's followed him. She takes him in. She clearly wants to undo the wrongs she has done in his life and, mother him since she made him an orphan, obviously. And there is an interesting bond formed there. That is what is entertaining about this film, is this sort of like mother-son bond that they form because they're really all they have, and she is starting to learn how to be a better person while she's trying to teach the little boy how to be a better person, and she wants to stop killing people, which is a really good revelation for her to have, I guess. But, I'm used to these movies having a lot more violence, and there just really wasn't a whole lot. We don't see a whole lot of Mary she's shooting people up, and really the scenes that we do, she just does that exactly. Just shoots them, and then boom, that's it. They were shot, and then they're dead. The end. Except the movie isn't over. We're just seeing more of her getting hot dogs with this kid. But there's a finale that I don't want to, of course, spoil, but I will just have to say it felt pretty real and grounded to me, honestly. Like, Mary even takes some hits at points, and you're like, wow, okay, cool. Like, this is realistic. But by the end, all of a sudden, once we start to have fun and go crazy, it's all of a sudden like Mary has become Mila Jovovich in any of the Resident Evil movies. She just, her car is bulletproof glass all of a sudden, and, none of the bullets are taking her out, and she's fine, and she gets everyone, and she just plows through people like a force of nature. No big deal, totally fine. And I mean, we got to the point where we're having fun, but it sort of left that grounded place that kept it at a better level for me, and I was just like, okay, well, sure, we're having fun, but this is stupid. It's a pretty generic, basic, I don't even know what to call it, action. It's not really an action thriller. It's not really a crime thriller. Maybe a crime thriller. Maybe a crime. Not a crime drama, not a crime thriller. It's just crime. It's somewhere weird. I don't know. I will say sometimes the acting is good, sometimes the action is fun, sometimes it's stupid. But it overall failed for me. I think it was fine. So I'd put it like, it's good enough to be watchable. I can see some people having fun with this one. I definitely think this is better than The Commuter. This is my pick for the week for sure. If you just want some cinema garbage, Proud Mary over The Commuter for sure. But at the same time, the guy that I ended up speaking with in the theater, as I left, he just was like, I could have waited for television. This was not that good. And I was like, I thought it was pretty good, but I mean, okay, I guess. I think it was okay. But just saying, obviously, we all have different opinions. And so maybe you'll hate this, even though I'm recommending it. That's the beauty of cinema. We all get to have our own fun with it. But I'd give Proud Mary a 2 out of 5. It's fine. You could enjoy it. I kind of enjoyed it. Kind of. If you made it this far, thanks for watching.